Hey guys, and welcome to your classroom away from school. Today we're having a look at two words, some and any. Two words that tend to make English a bit difficult for second language learners, especially Swedish ones. Before we begin, do you remember these words and expressions? A preposition indicates where or when something is. A phrase is a string of words that convey a certain meaning. And singular and plural helps you indicate how many of something there is. For this lesson, we also have two new expressions, or, well, one new expression, the other one you might have heard before. First off is positive sentences. You can tell if a sentence is positive if there aren't any negative words like no, not, or without. Sounds familiar? Subsequently, a negative sentence contains negative words, creating a negation or a negative meaning. You'll soon see some examples of what I mean. To start off, we need to translate the two words to Swedish. The most common translation is the same for both words, några. This poses a problem for Swedish speakers, as we can use the word in ways the English aren't able to. Take a look at this conversation. The word några can't be translated to the same word. In some cases it's some, and in some cases it's any. How would you translate this conversation into English? Pause the video and try it. Then continue when you're finished. Ready? Here's the answer. Don't mind if any of your other words were incorrect. The most important part is to get the placements of some and any right. Like, I saw some deer on the way here. Did you see any deer? No, I didn't see any deer. But why are we using some and any like this? Well, both words are used when we cannot define how many of something there is. In the previous example with the deer, we could have changed the words some and any to numbers. Doing that, however, would make it a bit too specific. Seeing 4 deer on the way, then asking if the other person saw 4 deer as well, doesn't sound very natural. Luckily, there are different rules you can follow in order to pick the right word for the right sentence. Some is used in positive sentences. Like, this job is going to take some time, for example. There aren't any negative words, which makes it a positive sentence. Some is also used in questions where we are either offering or requesting something. Offering means erbjuda, and requesting is be om. Like, would you like some milk? Where we are offering someone a little bit of milk. And could I borrow some sugar, please? Where we are requesting some sugar from someone else. A good rule of thumb is to always use some when you're attempting to be polite, eller artig. Any is used in negative sentences and questions, like, this job won't take any time at all. Here we have won't, which is a contraction of will and not. The not makes this a negative sentence. Then there is the question, have you seen any good films recently? So, negative sentences and questions. Any can also be used in positive sentences where you don't really care about what you or the other person chooses, if something doesn't matter. Like, you can come and ask for my help anytime. In this sentence, any time refers to that it can be whenever you need help. No specific time has been stated. The rules for some and any also apply to words with some or any in them. Something, someone, or somewhere, for some. Here, do you need something to do? Is a question, but we are also offering them something to do. Someone gave me a hug today is a positive sentence. And I want to go somewhere new on our holiday. In this case, the final one, it can't be anywhere, because when you say you want to go somewhere new, you are being specific. So the destination matters. Therefore, it can't be any. And for any, you have anything, anyone, and anywhere. Like, haven't you got anything to do? It's a question, but it's also a negative sentence, because haven't is a contraction of have and not. I don't want to hug anyone today is a negative sentence, because don't is a contraction of do and not. And finally, I can go anywhere for our holiday. Here, there are no specifications. You tell the opposite person that you can go anywhere. The destination doesn't matter. To summarize, the words some and any might be translated into the same word in Swedish, but carry very different meanings in English. If you're trying to be polite, if you're offering or requesting something, or you're writing a positive sentence, use some. If something doesn't matter, or if you're writing a negative sentence or question, use any. That's all for today. If anything has been unclear, rewind the video and rewatch it. Remember, you can always bring questions to class. See you there.